Americans will have to rely on their savings to fund their retirement, but financial stress may be making it hard for many workers to save. Senior personal finance correspondent Sharon Epperson joins us now with findings from a new CNBC Your Money survey. What's going on?
Good morning, Andrew. Well, a lot of people are financially stressed. Are you financially stressed? Well, you're not alone. A new CNBC Your Money survey finds 74% of Americans are stressed about their personal finances. That's up from 70% in our April survey. And 37% of respondents say they're very stressed. Among the top stressors are inflation, rising interest rates, and a lack of savings. Of the survey respondents who are employed, either full-time or part-time, 41% don't contribute to a 401k or company-based savings account, although the majority, 57%, do. And here's how they're funding that retirement plan. 46% are contributing as much as they can afford, 24% are putting away as much as their employer will match, 11% are saving up to this year's employee contribution limit, and 8% just save the automatic default amount set by their employer's plan. Now, in 2023, you can save up to $22,500 for retirement in a 401k plan. And if you're 50 or older, you can put away an extra $7,500 in catch-up contributions for a total of $30,000. Some plans will even let you save more through after-tax 401k contributions. Yet the majority of survey respondents, 56%, admit that they are not on track with their yearly 401k savings in order to retire comfortably. You can read a lot more about the results from our Your Money survey on CNBC.com. Andrew?
So let's just talk for a moment about how people are really investing their 401k money right now.
What was really interesting is that most people don't really understand which way to go in terms of their investments because they don't know what the options are. About half of the respondents said that they had no idea what the investment options were, and the other half said they did. So that can put a little wrinkle in how you're investing. They didn't know. They didn't know what the investment options were, and they didn't know what they were investing
But then how are they even in it? That's what I didn't understand.
So they're in it because you're just putting money in, and maybe you never did this.
What the default is for the employer?
There's some people, not anybody around this table per se, but that at one point early in their 401k just put money in, didn't realize that you had to actually pick the investments.
So it's sitting in cash?
So it sat in a money market account.
Oh, no.
That's just one example of one person who may be sitting at the table. But
I see.
But that's if you don't know what your investment options are, you're not automatically you're not automatically defaulted into early in one's career before they were a personal finance correspondent.
But now they don't default
during the height of a market.
They don't default into these age-based programs.
Sometimes you could. Sometimes you can do that. Some plans are set up that way.
Right.
But some plans are requiring you to take action and say you want to be in that age-based plan, or you want to be in S&P 500 fund, or what other different.
I shouldn't laugh because I don't know what I was invested in when I first started out of school either. And I'm grateful that I had an employer that actually defaulted and put money aside and forced you to do it. You had to opt out, which is good. That's the good dummy-proof way of doing some of this stuff, especially when you're young and you don't know what you're getting into. It saves you because that compound interest is really important over time.
Absolutely,
absolutely.
Yeah, well, this was a rollover. I'm trying to make myself feel better. This was a rollover 401k from one employer to another, but and it was very early on.
Yeah, I get it.
But you don't know. I think all the thing that's really hurting people is trying to figure out how to deal with so many competing responsibilities that they have financially. So do I pay down credit card debt? Do I save for emergency fund? What should I do? Right. And most of the financial advisors that we talked to said, just do the company match, at least try to do that much. But at this point, with credit card debt at 20% or higher on the interest that you're paying, you may want to just take a step back from the 401k and pay that off.
And can we just say, by the way, and I don't know if it's this, you hate those plans as much as I do for the same reason.
Because the higher rates they charge you.
The fees.
Yeah, the fees.
The fees on the age programs are crazy.
It's like 2.5%.
Because they're basically just putting you in the S&P 500 for some percentage, and then bonds in some other percentage based on your age. And then they're charging you.
They charge you like 250 basis.
Well, that's why some advisors say, here's another idea. Why don't you just do the 401k to the company match, and then invest whatever else you would invest for your retirement savings on your own, either putting it in a Roth IRA, investing in a brokerage account. You want that tax advantage, but on the other hand, you do have those fees.
Yeah.